Good morning. My name is Hadiya. The architectural thesis topic I have undertaken is Sufi Research Center in Kondoti, Malappuram district, a space for seeking the one through seeking their own soul. This project emphasizes a well-informative space about Sufism and its way of living. Sufism is the exoteric or inward aspect of Islam. It makes its end or aim within itself in the sense that it gives a direct knowledge of eternal. This knowledge comes from inevitable changing state of mind. The word Sufi derived from Safa, which means purity and sacredness or woolen cloth. It symbolizes the simplicity and avoid deed and luxury. Principle of Sufism is avoid earthly desire and seeking God through seeking their own soul. This achieved through three stages. Understanding of religion, it is the essential starting point, the Sharia. The Tariqa, it is a path towards the truth guided by the scholar. And Hakika, reaching the ultimate truth. This togetherly known as Sufi path. Reaching here is by dhikr, the remembering God, hatra and qawwali, the devotional music, and sama, devotional dance. Origin of Sufism is from 9th century Prophet Muhammad and his companions period, but it developed in 10th century at the period of companion, and nowadays a non-traditional Sufism emerged without a specific religion. In India, Sufism spread in 11th and 12th century when Khwaja Muhyiddin Chisti Sufi saint arrived in India in Delhi Sultanate period. Main impact of Sufism seen in India is religious harmony, social life, literature, education and entertainment. From the historic data and my studies, Sufism arrives Kerala with Islam in 6th century. In 12th century, migration of Sayyids from South Arabia is an important factor that developed the growth of Sufism in Kerala. This result emergence of numerous literature works regarding Sufism in 14th century. Kondoti have many historic importance regarding Sufism consist of Kondoti Kubba, the shrine of Muhammad Shah Ali Tangal and his official residence Takiya. And the main more important factor is Kondoti Nurcha, the religious harmonial festival celebrating in Kondoti. The main aim of my project is raise Sufism to public and empower the historic relevant Kondoti Kubba and Takiya through the Sufi communication and its principles in design. The main three objectives are to accomplish the goal of fabricating a Sufi research center, to retrieve Kondoti's historic and cultural festival, Kondoti Nurcha with its originality, to disclose the importance and relevance of history of Kondoti in the mind of people than today's. In order to get more knowledge, I have studied 2 live case studies and 2 literature case studies. The first one I have taken National Institute of Faith Leadership in Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh by Arcom Architects. Reason for taking this study is NIFL is connecting nationalist and liberal Islamic virtues, faith and celebrating traditional values that are relevant to contemporary time too. The second one is Dargah Nuri Maskan in Hyderabad. This case study helps how a Dargah and associated activities work. The third case study is Dechang Muslim Cultural Center, China by the architect He Ching Tang. Reason for this case study is learns about area and planning in Islamic Cultural Center. The fourth case study is India Islamic Cultural Center by architect Bella, and I have compared a various aspects of case studies I did and I conclude how and how not design my project. As I said earlier, the site is situated at Kondoti, Malappuram district. Kondoti is a developing town in Malappuram, a Muslim dominated region where more than 75% of total population is Muslim. Kondoti, located near Calicut International Airport and 24 km from Malappuram town, and it is about 1000 feet above from mean sea level. The site have an historic relevant structure, Kubba and Takia. The history starts from 1718 AD. Muhammad Shah Ali Tangal arrived from Bombay for propagation of Islam and constructed a house in Kondoti, Takia. Official residence for Tangal where murids were instructed. In 1766 AD, he passed away, and 1844 AD, Kondoti Kubba built by his son as Tangal's Dargah. This site remained as site of healing, reflection and spiritual exuberance. As part of the site analysis, I document the historic structures Takia and Kondoti Kubba. The main strength of the site are people have a sense of spiritual as well as religious harmony to the site. All means of transportation are available in the site, and site get accessed by two roads, one through directly from 20-meter wide National Highway 213, other from 8-meter wide Airport Road. A 3-meter wide stream passing through the site which divides the site into two zones. Vegetation all are located in site boundaries, more of them are in stream side. Site have strong historical importance for Sufism, and site have two structures regarding Sufism, Dargah and Takia. Weakness of the site are site is situated near residential area, so purpose of site doesn't make disturbance for residents. Site located at an developing urban area will disturb all kind of pollution like air and noise. The distance from the Calicut International Airport is 2.8 km from the site, and build height is restricted. And another weakness of the site is the historic relevant building are not maintained. The caring authority get added spaces to original structures as addition in order to expand the space which are disturb the architectural elements of original structure. And opportunity of the site is people living in locality and followers well conducted a festival named Kondoti Nercha once in a year. Recently, in 2019, they conducted a fest called Sufi Fest for upliftment of Sufism and spread the historic importance. Airport facility is available near to the site. Many outsiders will come to Kondoti for experience. Sufism will develop tourism sector in Kondoti, and it regards the upliftment of the city and its popularity. And Sufi center facilitate people can know and practice Sufism in a systematic path. The threat of the site is during monsoon season, stream get filled with water. In Kerala flood 2019, stream get flows over the site. The stream situated at the site get dirty every day by the effect of city market. Detailing and maintaining the existing structure need proper attention and skilled laborers. Through these analysis and inferences from the study part, I conclude my design brief as a Sufi research center in Kondoti act as a small annex to the existing structure with minimum interference to the old structures. Functionally, it accommodates an art performing area for Sufi performances, a study and reading spaces, a library and space showcasing history and Sufi art, the cultural zone. Site accommodates an institution for Sufi practices and knowledge about Sufism. Institution offers courses like meditation and healing practices, introduction to Sufism and Quranic recitation, mystical initiation to Salat and mystical chants, etc. More importantly, a gathering space for Kondoti Nercha, so that I studied Kondoti Nercha and its activities more deeply. That is, Kondoti Nercha is an annual festival held in February and March months every year. Nercha starts in 10th day of Arab month by flag hoisting in front of Kondoti Kubba and Tangal Junction. After 30 days, 3 cannon shot at the site announce the Nercha begins. Processions from different religion and communities takes place, and food offerings also within these 2 days. So I take Sufi path as concept of the design, that is understanding of Sufism through the cultural zone, that is Sharia, institution act as Tariqa and Kuba as Hakika, that is site zoned according to the main entry provided from National Highway 213 and entered cultural zone. It is completely public zone, and the area around Kuba zoned institutional zone, and it is semi-public area, and site with Taqiya as private zone, accommodation for staff and murids. This is a form development of my design. Every building structure oriented as Kondoti Kuba as the focus point. Whenever the Kondoti Kuba as focus point, build structure cons restrict the view to the Kondoti Kuba from outside the site. A gathering space provided for Nurcha events, and roof of the build structure also used for gathering space. And there should be an open space for meditation as well as recreation. Site consists 2 entries. One is directly from National Highway and other from the airport road. The entry from National Highway, which enter through the front portion of the building, that is the zone 1, which includes the reception, restrooms and washrooms for the users. The second entry, which will connect the direct entry to the Kuba and the mosque, which is the entry for academic block. From the first entry, before the lobby, we can use the directly enter to the corridor, which connects the entire system regarding bridge, culminating courtyard, art performing area, library, etc. When entered to the corridor, the first destiny is culminating courtyard. Culminating courtyard is triple height structure having circular opening at the top, which helps to enter sunlight to the floor, and 2 exhibition spaces were placed right and left of the culminating courtyard. A cave path connecting provides for entering the space. Another space which are connected from corridor is art performing area and public library. Fixed and stepped seatings are provided for library and circularly arranged seating for art performing area. Light wells are provided for the natural lighting in the dome. Library have a balcony which offers nice vistas to Kuba. We have to move near to the Kuba. Kuba is the main attraction of the site. For this, we have to use the bridge way which crosses the stream. While moving through the bridge, we have 2 supporting bridges in the middle of the bridge, which lie circularly and connect another part of the main bridge. Main bridge is a closed conduit. Only a linear light opening provided for lighting throughout the roof. Supporting bridges offers vibrant views to the stream, landscape, buildings, etc. The exit of the bridge gives framed view of Kuba. So we are entering to the academic zone, which contains mosque, admin and institution arranged around the Kuba. OIT is placed in front portion of Kuba, which offers a gathering space for Kondoti Nurcha activities. In the case of academic block, we have 6 lecture halls, staff room, mess hall, library and sanitary facilities. These the service plan of Sufi Center. Red denotes the service path, green represents pedestrian movement and yellow represents vehicular entry. These are the sections and elevations of the site. The special topic I taken for the project is Phenomenology in Architecture. It is a philosophical study of architecture. It emphasizes on human experience, background, intention, etc. I took Nelson Etting's Museum of Art as a case study for implementation of phenomenology in design. Here, introducing water curtain which act as a barrier with the help of rainwater during monsoon season, which actually a roofing arrangement, that is two one side sloped roof mirror arranged having a very thin gap in between lower portion of roofing. The driving rain which follow through the thin slit opening of roofing system which seen like a thin water curtain. The another technique used in lighting of art performing area about reflection of light, that is making a light well in dome to enter the natural light in the interior space. The incident natural light get reflected